welcome in everybody. Hi Dark Rio. Okay, enjoy the lurking. Hi Fake Crate and hi Thirsty Teapot. I love that. That is so adorable. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh, I love it. Oh, hi. I hope I sound okay. Today has been an exciting day here at Koariko. I, I, I think I finally figured out all of the mic issues we've been having and got them all kind of like fixed and stuff. Maybe, which is super exciting. All I know is that there was a note that was kind of the threshold for my mic where it wouldn't play along anymore, and it didn't do it this time. It played along. I was able to sing songs into my mic to test it, and it was wonderful. But this also means that I had to reset a lot of settings and stuff and kind of rebuild how my mic was set up. So I would love feedback from you guys tonight if things sound weird or too soft or too loud or too echoey or too muffled. Any input, any feedback on how the mic sounds would be amazing. You like rhymes? You're sure you can whip something better? I am still just so tickled by that. I saw that and I went, oh. Hi Oxen, welcome in. No, I have been having me a victory lap because I spent capital T time on my mic and getting things going, and then I tried singing an opera song, and I was able to pick up all of the notes in a Purcell song. We finished just before, so we couldn't raid over. Oh no, I appreciate you thinking of me, Oxen, and thinking of raiding in. That's very kind of you. But thank you for being here. I hope your stream went well. I hope you had fun. I know you said you were playing like Stardew, right? I hope it was fun. My mic and I are friends again. Mine crashed. Oh, it crashed. That's terrible. Oh, thank you for the follow, Cyrusine. Thank you so much. Um, um, but yeah, so my mic would pick up Purcell, and my mic would pick up Rob Zombie, and there was a song that I've been working on that goes just like 2 or 3 notes above where I'm comfortable in my upper range. So it's practice, right? You get comfortable with it, you get familiar with it, you stretch the vocal cords a little bit, see how far you can stretch them without hurting them, blah 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 blah. And if you need to, you drop a song down a third of an octave. It's just what you do. It's just what you do. But I was practicing that song, and I wasn't I was the reason the song didn't sound good. It wasn't because my mic was just kind of doing like cutting in and out like a sci-fi space exploration tragedy. You know, it was there. She do be musically gifted. I appreciate that. I'm hoping it's gonna sound better now, and I won't be so anxious about singing and trying to like harmonize properly on the fly, because not everything should be jazz, and even jazz should generally be practiced. And that's not something you can do when you're singing like Four Non-Blondes, and then your mic cut out when you go, and I try, and it's just like, nope, I'm not here anymore, dude. I'm part of the scenery. And you're like, no, you're part of the show, play along. Fish is talented. She's a pain in the ass, but she's talented. You just say that because I'm opinionated. But yeah, I'm working on fine tuning a couple of mic things. I'm trying to get a couple of noise gates sitting right, and proud of themselves and working properly. But so much is happening, and so much sounds right, and it makes me so happy. And then my headphones broke. so my computer, he just says opinionated. That's true. It's great. But my computer doesn't have Bluetooth capabilities, so I'm down to old school earbuds. Like, I think this is a pair that I picked up at Hot Topic because it's got Jack Skellington on them. So I think this is from the long ago. but it was with my retro game stuff. So I have a pair of earbuds that we're working with, so I can't hear myself. I really hope I sound good today. Oh, we don't even have background music. I'm so sorry. Let me fix that. It's been almost 10 whole minutes and no vibes background music. Look at me failing you. Someone's emo phase ended. It never ended. It never ended. This past summer, I went to see My Chemical Romance. And I think this was the 10th time I've seen My Chemical Romance. Eileen, you have a question? Sure, what's up? Also, welcome in. I have seen My Chemical Romance more than I think any other band, and I'm pretty sure I'm at like 9 or 10 concerts of theirs that I've seen. I was part of the MC Army back in the day. I was a big part of the MC Army back in the day. When I went to see them, I sang along to all of the songs, and they did all of the songs, just about. Like, they even pulled out stuff from that first album. They played, like, Our Lady of Sorrows and like, Vampires Will Never Hurt You, and it was great, and it was super cool, and I didn't have a voice for, like, 3 days afterwards. Wicked child. MCR is the work of Beelzebub. At our house, Nathaniel sits on a spike, and I sit on Nathaniel. 2 spikes would be an extravagance. Oh my god. Thank you for the Blackadder quote. What is UMAMUSUME about? So UMAMUSUME is an anime and a game, and just it's an IP, an intellectual property, where they took all of the Japanese actual Japanese racehorses, and in this story it's an alternate universe where all of those horses are horse girls, and so they're still doing like horse racing, except it's now at a specialized academy for horse girls who are very good at running, and it follows a lot of their storylines, except where horses sometimes have to be put down because they're extremely injured from a broken leg or something like that. Our horse girls go to the hospital and get fixed and miss a season. It's a wholesome little gacha game where you collect pretty horse girls and run them through their careers, which are just kind of like each of them has a dream to be the best ever. And so we help them be the best ever because we're the best trainer we can be. You'd like to give the devs your most enthusiastic contrafibularities? No joke, no joke. Somebody sent me something earlier, like 20 minutes ago. Somebody else sent me something entirely unrelated about 20 minutes ago. And in that same post was the exact same reference to contrafibularities. It's one of those times where I am reminded that my life is a sitcom written by, like, Larry David or the cast of Monty Python on a cosmic level. Thirsty Teapot, the reason I didn't stumble that word is because season 3 of Blackadder is one of my most favorite pieces of TV ever. and in the first episode... In the first episode, I think it is, of season 3, they are encountering the person who wrote the first dictionary is the plot of this episode, and our main character is Mr. Bean, and he's exceptionally petty and catty in this, especially in this season, but in this show in general, and so he's messing with the author of the first dictionary by throwing bullshit words at him just for funsies. Aline, you've played one gacha game, Genshin Impact, played for 2 days, have not touched a game like that in 5 months. This is my first gacha game. It's not generally the type of game I play, but I watched the UMAMUSUME anime and I fell completely in love with it because it's just so wholesome and so feel good, even when it makes you cry because you just get so attached to these horse girls, and like everybody cares about each other, and it's just a feel good piece of like sports anime. I really like it. Oh no, I've been made into chili. Oh no, I've been made into chili today. Oh no. Oh me, oh my. Okay. Yes, Oxen just shared the full quote. A man is speptic, phrasmatic, even compunctious to have caused you such pericombulation. He, like, literally just actively messing with the author of the dictionary because he has a personal vendetta against him. Also, in that season, Hugh Laurie, Dr. House, Hugh Laurie, plays, Fat Prince George. Which is part of the joke. But he plays the best sort of like bumbling idiot dandy. It's a delight. It's an absolute delight. Yes. If you're going to take a recommendation from today's stream, it should be to check out Blackadder. Season 1 is medieval, Season 2 is Elizabethan, Season 3 is Regent Prince George, and Season 4 is World War I. Sausage. It's not apple, it's sausage. I remember this, Oxen, because the way he screams, "Sausage!" will live forever in my head. That absolute phrasmatic scream of "Sausage!" His entire world has shaken. No, it's totally fair. The fact that I remember that isn't necessarily something I think I'm proud of. I just know this about myself. Oh me, oh my, it seems a crime against life itself that a reference to something no one will get. I think what is that from? That is vaguely familiar. You were confusing it with the scene where Blackadder is writing the definitions for apple and aardvark? Yes. And then Blackadder is the name of the show and the name of the main character, who's a butler in this season especially. We'll just focus on season 3 because it's my favorite. He's a butler, and he's got a dog's body named Baldric. And Baldric helps write helps write the dictionary. He writes the definition for bee. The letter B. No, it's super great though. It's super great. I love it so much. I love Blackadder. It's so silly and so snarky and so good. And the costumes are fun, and the scenes are like the setting is fun. Like everybody who was a part of that had a blast with it. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. Yeah. So also I love your plan, but how about I disguise myself as the Duke of Wellington and kill the Prince Regent? We might have to do a Blackadder watch in the Discord. That might have to be a thing. We might have to do. Hugh Laurie got a concussion from the slaps in that episode. Oh my god. Hugh Laurie is a man dedicated to his craft. House gave him an actual limp for a while. We are men, sir. We fight with cannon. But I hope you guys know that me getting the mic fixed means that maybe if I can make things work out, that we're gonna have a karaoke before surgery day. We're gonna have a karaoke over here at Koariko. Because now I can sing all the sings at you. I'm excited. I'm so excited. And more of my Twitch alerts are actually working, I'm noticing, which is also exciting. It's so cool to put pieces together and actually have them work. And not just be cursed by the jank. I'm so happy. It doesn't take much to please me. I swear. It doesn't take much to please me. Just things working the way they say they're going to on the box. That's really all I'm asking for. I would like to hand the thing off to a technical, professional or specialist and not have them look at it and go, huh. Because I get that all the time. Even out of the box I get it. But no, no, yeah, yeah, I'm really excited. I'm gonna see if I can do a karaoke. It's a reference to the Runmo by Ghostworks. Okay, okay, thank you, Alan. Thank you for purchasing your Armstrong Whitworth 4-pounder cannonette. We hope it brings you many years of French slaughtering and convenience. The other bit that lives in my head behind just sausage is bub. And that's not gonna make any sense. I know. It's like I don't mean to make the most niche reference ever to Blackadder, but but there's a plot point that involves Rowan Atkinson romantically saying the word bub. And it's it's so good. It's so good. Anyway, I'm gonna stop blathering about Blackadder and maybe talk about other things. Like Horse Girls. Let's go talk about Horse Girls. Let's switch over to the Horse Girls screen, you guys. Hold on. Horse Girls! Oh, Tamamo Cross. I wasn't even looking at this. I was just kind of leaving it in the background ready to go. So you just hear Omi Oh My and think of that. That makes sense. That makes total sense. There are certain words and trigger phrases that will get a song stuck in my head, and then Kawari FM just kind of rolls with it. One of my coworkers got popcorn stuck in my head earlier because we were talking Jim Henson stuff. And my coworker was like, yeah, when the Muppets did popcorn, I think I watched that for 2 months straight. And I was like, oh no. And then another coworker just kept humming it for the rest of the day. And so I heard popcorn for like 3 hours. Oh, I didn't do that. Oh, but I logged in. Hooray! Oh, and only 12 hours left. Yeah, Fraggle Rock is one of my favorite Jim Henson properties. Fraggle Rock was so cool. I have a red Fraggle on my keychain because red is best girl. Nothing against Moko, but red is best girl. See, I didn't know it was British. I grew up with it on public access TV, and where I was had a lot of like reruns of old shows. So it was like Gummy Bears, and it was Fraggle Rock, and it was this weird show about Alice in Wonderland where she went into Wonderland like at whim, and all of the Wonderland creatures were like people in almost Barney style suits. Like the blue caterpillar was like there was still a human face in there. And the white rabbit was like prosthetic nose and still tried to do like bunny things with his face, but it was just a dude in a rabbit suit. Thirsty Teapot, you hate Frozen because the first month since released, you just hear let it go, let it go. That makes sense. I remember that mom that went viral for filming herself stuck at home on like snow days, talking about how she was going to just like end Elsa and Kristoff, and in the background you just hear her child just let it go, let it go. It's just like off tune, most preschoolers sort of singing you can imagine. Just making her own mishmash of that song. Oh, Alan, and the song that comes right after that phrase is like, really cool. It's actually the first song you had on Spotify. It's called The End of the Universe. I'll check that out later. I'm gonna make a note of that. I will check that out later. Any hoozle. Horse. I made a note. See, now I won't forget. I made a mistake and let Oxen know by accident how to shortcut my brain. How to just shortwire my brain into failure. Yeah, what? I want to keep doing my thing. Wait, we didn't finish last time. What? What? We didn't finish. Did we? Did we finish? Oh no, we did finish. We did finish. We got UMAMUSUME. Yeah. Oh my god. I forgot. We finished. Guys, we have to pick a new girl. Guys, we have to pick a new horse girl. Who are we gonna do? Oh my god. Who are we gonna do? Who? We have King Halo. We have Nice Nature. We have Matekane Fuku Kitaru. I did it. Is Tachyon an option? I believe that's a yes. Any other? I don't think I have any variants of her. Well, but remind me, have we done Digiton's story? We did do Digiton's story because I made a comment about her wanting to respectfully sniff all of the other girls from behind. And that's her running style. But I do love Digiton. And now that I understand the game, she deserves another run. But we should probably, like... Oxen did ask for Tachyon. I was originally thinking Gold Ship because I haven't done a Gold Ship run yet. King Halo is an excellent story in your opinion? Okay. How is the Gold Ship story? How is the Gold Ship story, in all honesty? Golshi is Golshi. Nothing to it, just Golshi intensifies. If you remember correctly, Gold Ship is just insane. Yeah, Gold Ship comes from a family of crazy horses. Gold Ship's, I think it was Gold Ship's dad literally ran like a Sidewinder snake along the dirt tracks. Gold Ship was them trying to breed all of the skill of that chaotic line with maybe a more demure line, and instead Gold Ship got the crazy and the smarts from both sides. And the anime pays tribute to that. Alright, so we've had a request for King Halo, and we've had a request for Agnes Tachyon. Which way do we want to go with this? Which way do we want to go with this? They're both 2 stars. We didn't pick which was heads or which was tails. We gotta like determine that first, Oxen. Okay. So let's put Agnes as heads and King Halo as tails, and do a. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, I added that. I think it was Leaf Tails who suggested. Oh, Alan, you want to do Tachyon just because it's funny? Okay. Okay. Well, it landed on heads anyway, so we are... Everybody agrees Agnes Tachyon. Actually, real quick. I want to make sure I've done everything for her I can before we set out to win the day. Okay. Now that I know I can do this. Certain items can raise the hint level of an UMAMUSUME's skill. Raising a skill-based hint level lets you start a career playthrough with the level already raised. Okay. And you are... medium turf and pace. Medium turf and pace. Let's start here. Okay, I don't have everything I need. I see! Naruhodoke. Cool. Cool. I think we're ready to start this. I think we're ready to start this party. Today was a fun one. New headliners maps in Venice, and we got the new HO Hearts of Iron 4 DLC reveal. Oh, cool. Normal mode. Let's see what I get. Look at my best girls. Let's do it with my own best girls. This is exciting. It's called Thunder at Our Gates. Okay, pink is guts. Okay. Yay. I think, guys, I think I understand. You guys taught me how to horse. You taught me how to horse. Thank you. Oh, this is the best. Australia, Indonesia, and Thailand. Thailand being the first new Axis nation in the game for 4 years. Oh, wow. It looks like we got an ad break in just about 3 minutes, my dudes. Best girl. You guys, I remembered today that Rice Shower Best Girl is a tag on Twitch, and I smiled all over again.
あなたたちに私のチームが倒せますか?
Let's go! We play for the story around here, even if it is a little repetitive. I like all these horse girls, man. Countless UMAMUSUME have come to the Three Goddesses statue to carry on the dreams of legends past, or to entrust their own to those yet to come. Today, those legends spark inspiration in yet another new runner. Best girl! Cool. Cool. At long last, Agnes Tachyon and I are about to take on the Twinkle series. It begins today. We're meeting to have a discussion about our future prospects and goals. Or at least, that was the plan. Get it! Trainer! You're awake, I see. I come to my senses and find myself standing on a racetrack beneath a clear blue sky. Eh? Relax, you're in a virtual dimension. In other words, this is a VR experience. I took a commercial product and tweaked it a tiny bit. I was so impressed that I didn't even notice the weight of the headset. I begin to take it off when... Hold up, stop your uncouth behavior. I'll have you know my entire career as a researcher hinges on this experiment. What do you mean by experiment? I'm glad you asked. See, the more proficient an athlete, the more advanced their latent cerebral functions are, generally speaking. By the same token, UMAMUSUME are no exception. If the average Homo sapiens like yourself were to, for example, acquire a body equivalent to that of an UMAMUSUME, to what extent would your cerebral functions acclimate to the UMAMUSUME body? Oh my god, she's a turbo nerd. Oh my god, I love her. My aim is to quantify the differences between the physical and cerebral functions of UMAMUSUME and then utilize those findings for future inventions. This is but the test run. Long story short, I will have you do a partner run with me here in this virtual dimension. Doesn't that sound exciting? Eh? Come now, this marks the first day of our Twinkle series. Let's put in some effort. That's her thing, TM. She's a mad scientist. I love it. I figured with the lab coat, but I kind of expected, I'll be honest, the way she presented in all of the everything I've seen of her. She looked a lot more Herbert West Reanimator than, like, actual mad scientist. But I'm so here for this. She promptly puts my headset back on. This was supposed to be our first day working together to take on the Twinkle series. You like it? I like it too. But now it's looking like I'll be wrapped up in Agnes Tachyon's latest experiment. All of a sudden, I find myself at the starting position. Whoa! Oh no, hold on. If I've got a whoa, I've got to do my best. Whoa. There we go. There we go. Within the boundaries of this virtual dimension, you have access to an UMAMUSUME body which your brain can control. This way I can monitor your latent cerebral functions. All you have to do is run the same way you always do. Fixate your mind on the act of running and the rest will come naturally. It may not seem natural at first, but you'll get the hang of it the longer you run, so just relax, okay? It appears I have no choice. The once familiar racetrack now looks like an entirely different beast. Let me explain. Within this virtual dimension, I am almost entirely my true self. This virtual body reflects the physical capabilities of my real one, but make no mistake, my brain is the one in control. Oh, welcome in, Green Grunt Dude. You suggested her because I love mech girlies. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's very fair. That's very fair. So you can consider this a bona fide partner run between us. I can't believe I'm really going to race against Agnes Tachyon. Let's see, the EMG and ECG devices are recording. Heart rate and respiration are being measured. Excellent! Excellent! Alright, what matters here is that you give it your 100%. Try and catch me! That's ridiculous. Listen to my words carefully. You are to try and catch me. At any rate, we're short on time. If that school bell rings, it's going to be a real hassle. Now let the testing commence! As soon as the words leave her mouth, Agnes Tachyon breaks into a dash. Her speed seems to miraculously leave behind traces of dust, her breath, her heartbeats, even light, sound, and color. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Said to have a top speed of around 70 kilometers per hour? The sight of an UMAMUSUME at full throttle is simply breathtaking. There's no way my human body can keep up. I stand there gawking at her distant figure, the one that was standing side by side with me just seconds ago. She relentlessly speeds further and further away. I run after her in an effort to catch up, but the distance doesn't shrink at all. I'm also using an UMAMUSUME body, but she's on a whole different level. Agnes Tachyon may be a problem child obsessed with her research, but her raw talent is undeniably one of a kind. Her need for speed is genuine, and she never stops striving to reach new top speeds. See, you can do it if you try. Yeah. Hey, you finally made it! Even this far away, I feel like I can hear Agnes Tachyon's smug remark. So how do you feel? I was reminded of how fast you are. Please, that's common knowledge. Any other observations? How did the run feel? I think I finally understand why you pursue the potential of UMAMUSUME. Oh, is that so? The run must have been a real eye-opener for you then. I'm pleased that we see eye to eye. Future discussions will be easier now that we have reached this consensus, as an unexpected outcome, but a favorable one. However, you still haven't given me a proper answer. Right, allow me to rephrase the question. Does it hurt anywhere? How fatigued do you feel? After running at a speed I never could before, my body is still reeling from the resulting headache and dizziness. I might topple over at any moment. Oh, is that so? How utterly fascinating! I see! After a short bout of excitement, Agnes Tachyon waves goodbye, seemingly satisfied with the collected data. Thank you for your cooperation with today's experiment. Now if you'll excuse me... And just like that, she turns on her heel and walks off. Once I lose sight of her, I turn around and start heading back to my office. Am I forgetting something? I remember we're supposed to be having a meeting. Wait a minute! What is it now? I'm in the middle of something. We have to continue our discussion. Oh, you remembered. Let us postpone this meeting for tomorrow, as at this moment I have important things to attend to. I can join you tomorrow if the circumstances allow. If it turns out I cannot, well, you have to come. No need to get so worked up. Besides, even if I were to promise to attend, there's no guarantee you'd be able to come, right? Uh-huh. The next day. True to her ominous word, a persistent acute dizziness prevents me from taking even one step outside. No, Green Grunt Dude, I didn't try pulling for Tamamo Cross yet. I was gonna probably do that at the end of stream. Give myself the chance to get some more carrots and maybe have another pull or two to my name by the time it comes to it, so I have best chance. Because we gotta try for Tamamo Cross. It was definitely on the agenda. True to her ominous word, a persistent acute... Oh right, we read that. A trainer had the chance to experience the wonders and mystery behind UMAMUSUME kind is worth any sacrifice, wouldn't you agree? She spares just 5 minutes of her time for a visit. Either way, my days of exploring the limits of UMAMUSUME potential with Agnes Tachyon have begun. Numbers! When I arrive at work in the morning ready to start the day, Tazuna Hayakawa, the director's secretary, approaches me. Good morning, trainer. It's finally time to start working with your trainee, isn't it? Together, you'll strengthen your bodies and minds as you forge an inseparable bond. I'm certain you'll have the most fruitful time together. If you're able to achieve consistent results, you may even earn a G1 title, the very pinnacle of racing. I'll do my best. I'm sure you will. Keep in mind that a runner's first 3 years in the Twinkle series are the most crucial. If your trainee hasn't achieved a satisfactory record 3 years after her debut, I'm afraid her contract with you may be cancelled. That makes these 3 years a critical period for her. Please work together and find a way to make it through. Yes, ma'am. First things first, you should probably start training for the upcoming Make debut. Well then, off you go. Do you guys prefer me reading all of this out or just letting it go? Because I'm fine either way, I just don't want to I want you guys to let me know what you like better, because I don't have an opinion. Stamina. Let's start there. Oh, she could swim! Eileen, one thing about this game that's pretty cool is all of the horse's little personality quirks and things like that get translated into these horse girls. So if the horse itself could swim, then the horse girl can swim. If the horse couldn't swim, the horse girl gets a little floaty like water wings or a paddleboard or something. If all the decorations on the head and the hair, if the decor is on the right side, then the horse was a male horse in the real world. If it's on the left side, it was a female horse, and it tends to match like their jockey colors and things like that. Horses like Goldship, who were certifiably insane, are certifiably insane horse girls. It's great. It's the dedication, but like the fandom behind this is so cool and so dedicated and the perfect kind of nerd. It all starts from a random conversation one evening.
What?
The Unity Cup, yep, it's a team competition that used to be held at Tracen Academy, separate from the Twinkle series. It was only an unofficial thing, so it didn't actually affect anyone's track records. But it was such a thrilling event. All those racers working together to overcome trials and tribulations in the name of season victory.
Whoa!
All that excitement while running alongside friends.
Yeah!
Yeehaw! It all sounds fantabulous. Seems like a rip-roaring good time, which is why I've come to ask you about it, Director. The Unity Cup. It's been a good while since I've heard mention of it. Sorry you were modding Minecraft? Well, welcome back. I believe it fell out of favor since it used to be held at the same time as the Twinkle series, hence few chose to enter. However, team races have an appeal all their own, and they often pushed racers to achieve new heights in the Twinkle series also. But most importantly, I admire your enthusiasm for new challenges. In short, I approve. And on the very next day... Crackle. Testing. Apologies for interrupting your lunch hour. I have an announcement for all students and trainers. As of today, the Unity Cup returns.
Nee!
What's the Unity Cup? Do you know anything about it, Rice? I feel like I heard about it in class, but I can't remember. What is the Unity Cup, you may ask? 'Tis a competition established long ago at Tracen Academy in which students form teams to compete against one another. Participants compete in 5 different categories of races: sprint, mile, medium, long, and dirt, until a single team emerges victorious. But note that participating in the Unity Cup doesn't automatically qualify the team members to run in the Twinkle Series. Your first and foremost goal should be to perform well in the Twinkle Series on your own. Do not forget this. However, this competition will offer you experience that you cannot cultivate in individual races and will help facilitate your growth as runners. Work as one with your team members, unite your hearts, and celebrate the potential of youth. I have nothing but great expectations for your growth as I hereby reinstate the Unity Cup. Now then, trainers, assemble your teams. I expect you all to do your very best. That's all. Wahoo! Time to get a training and a racing with my friends. I need a howdy. I've gotten a yeehaw. I need a howdy. A wave of surprise ripples through the student body at this sudden and unexpected announcement. A team showdown? This is a startling development, but it's always good to provide our athletes with the opportunity to experience new things. Alright, time to put together an unbeatable team. I'm just starting to get excited for the event when... Final note, I forgot to mention that I've been assigned to a work placement in America that will last several years. As I'll be busy with constant travel, I'll be unable to watch over you all in this endeavor. What? However, rest assured, to ensure that my absence does not negatively impact your efforts, I have appointed an executive member of the URA to act as temporary director and to oversee the Unity Cup. She is a highly capable trainer, and I'm sure her genuine love for UMAMUSUME athletes will make her an excellent... Excuse me, Director, but time is running a bit short. Is it already time? Be good, you all. I shall be taking off now. The rest is in your hands. Do your best out there, everyone. Bye. And so Director Akikawa takes off into the sky in her private helicopter. It's with this chaotic announcement and departure that the Unity Cup is reinstated. Huh? A sense of excitement lingers in the air, but unbeknownst to the students and staff of Tracen Academy, dark clouds are gathering on the horizon. Oh no!
好奇心が猫を殺したとしても可能性を無視するよりは幾分マシさ。
So Tachyon is the only story you've watched much of, but she's basically a mad scientist met girl with no regard for human life or safety. Oh, excellent! That's great. That's great. Let's wit it up. Many number. One day, sometime after Director Akikawa took off for America... Hello, I was hoping to explain the details of the Unity Cup to you if you're free. Yes, of course, go ahead. She's like me but running. First, allow me to briefly explain what the Unity Cup is. As Director Akikawa mentioned the other day, it's a team-based competition held within the Academy. It consists of a series of matches held biannually in late June and December. The first match will be in December of this year. In each match, teams compete in 5 categories of races: sprint, mile, medium, long, and dirt, and must win 3 of them to claim victory. Initially, pre-season matches will be held, and teams will be assigned rankings based on the results. Once all preseason matches have finished, it's time for the finals. The outcome of this match will determine the Unity Cup's overall winner.
頑張ってください。
For now, you should focus on doing well in the preseason matches so you can tackle the finals in the most advantageous position. Got it!
でも
Before that, though, you'll need to assemble a team. I recommend you try reaching out to UMAMUSUME who have previously supported you in your training. You can continue to recruit members all throughout the preseason period, so there's no need to feel rushed. And if your team does well in the preseason matches, athletes might even begin approaching you to join. Do your best to create a wonderful team and show us what you can do. She and Golshi are on the same wavelength, except Agnes kills for science while Goshi kills for comedy. I can respect that. I love this. Are you not doing the new VTuber Metakoi? What? Thank you! I'm not sure what you mean, Oxen. I apologize. Oh, and there's one last important thing you should know. When you register for the Unity Cup, you'll need to choose a team name. It's just for use in this Academy competition, so it won't be relevant to your trainee's career in the Twinkle series. But a good name can help boost your team's morale, so try to consider it carefully.
それでは
Making your model lean at 45-degree angle on the screen. It's a meme that has started. Oh my god. Well, mine is today's piece of jank. When mine happens, it's today's piece of jank. That's all from me today. I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. After Agnes Tachion's training session, I invite the UMAMUSUME who trained with her to join our team. It's a yes! Our team is growing even bigger. We love jank. Yay! Best girl part of the team! Hello. I'm currently giving a rundown of the Unity Cup to those who want to learn about it. Do you want to hear an explanation too, Kawari? No thank you! I know this one.
頑張ってください。
Okay, I wish you the best of luck. I'll be cheering you on.
積み重ねや繰り返しが大切なのはトレーニングも研究も同じこと。さあ始めようか。実験の日々を。
Is it just me, or do her eyes look like they have old TV scan lines in them? Like the way her eyes are, she looks like an old CRT monitor. I'm not just gonna raise your wit, girly. I gotta raise other things too. Yeah, she does? Okay, that's awesome. That's so good. It's my creation. What it means is my creation. Taiki Shuttle hears of our team's achievements and asks if she can join. Taiki Shuttle has joined the team. Yes, Rice Shower has one of the most unlucky and saddest deaths in racing history. But Rice Shower best girl. Rice Shower is always my best girl. And in UMAMUSUME, a horse that breaks its leg just goes to the hopsicle and gets better, and it's okay, and we live in that world here. Everything is perfect for best girl. Everything is perfect for best girl. Nothing bad ever happens for best girl, and we make sure of it. During a break from team training, I spot Best Girl looking a little upset. Something the matter? Oh, trainer. Everyone was talking about sad things, and listening to them made me sad too. Apparently the team was chatting during their break and ended up airing grievances about things that happened to them recently. It sounds like the others had a lot of fun sharing their stories, but hearing about their misfortune has really gotten Rice Shower down. Yeah, I know all about it, Oxen. One of them accidentally stepped in a ditch while taking a walk. Someone else had a dream where they were being chased by a monster. And another person accidentally used sugar instead of salt while they were cooking. The more I listened to their stories, the sadder I got. From little things like that? Still, I can't blame her. We all experience emotions differently. And Rice Shower is just more sensitive to these kinds of things. She looks genuinely upset, so I want to help cheer her up. Why don't we think of what happened next in each situation? What do you mean? For example, after the person walked into a ditch, she was able to find a missing item she lost in there. Oh, I see. So we continue the stories, huh? The one who was being chased by the monster ended up befriending it. And the UMAMUSUME who put sugar in her cooking realized it was tastier that way. As I throw more ideas at her, Rice Shower starts to cheer up. Thank goodness. I'm glad they all had happy endings. Yeah. Rice Shower's mood improves, and she returns to training with a big smile. Seeing her so happy seems to cheer up Agnes Tachyon too, and she looks more relaxed as well.
How
about we try twisting the microfilaments in your cells by woman! Horse girl! Nani the fuck? Somebody broke your brain in the most fantastic way, and I am both here for it and terrified of it. Holy fuck balls. Nani the fuck is wrong with you? It's wonderful. It's been a few days since Director Akikawa left. She just wants to experiment on me. I feel like that's how my doctors feel sometimes. If they just look at me and go, ethically, I can't ask this person to sign up for this new study I want to try tomorrow, but when you have large portions of the medical community telling you that they've never seen anything like you, specifically those words, you start to feel a little special. You start to wonder how many people want to see what's inside. Oh, I'm horribly lax. Huh? You permit her too much solo training, overlook her tardiness, and allow her to chit-chat idly with others during breaks. Oh, your expression suggests you don't agree with my observations. Then can you tell me how much she's sleeping on the daily and what the quality of her sleep is? Are you checking in with her every day? No. Lack of decent sleep not only worsens a runner's performance, but also invites accidents. It is imperative to be aware of her sleeping habits. Right, sorry. I understand this academy values its students' independence. However, this way of thinking is irresponsible. She directed her gaze over toward a mountain in the distance. You see that cedar-covered mountain? It's popular with hikers during the climbing season. You'll find magnificent trees that rustle in the wind, birds that sing wholeheartedly, and mulch that softly welcomes your feet. But like most mountains in this country, it is only that way due to external care and management. Without any sort of outside interference, the forests descend into decay. The sun doesn't reach the floor, the grass dies, and the ground becomes a graveyard of dead trees and rotting leaves. Such unkempt mountains are more prone to landslides and floods. This is why management is so important. You may feel like a kind and generous mentor, watching passively over your students, but all you're doing is leaving their potential to rot. As she speaks, the woman's gaze grows fierce. The heavy atmosphere is beginning to feel overwhelming, but just then... There you are. I was looking for you, Miss Kashimoto. My apologies. I merely wish to observe a typical training session. Oh, trainer, I see you've already met Director Akikawa's temporary replacement. My name is Riko Kashimoto. I've been tasked with managing the academy during my tenure. I look forward to working with you. We've been gathering team members and the team is really starting to take shape. One day, I noticed Reischauer looking at me as if she wants to say something. What's up? Oh, well, I thought of something this morning. I, came up with a name for our team. I thought it might be poetic to compare ourselves to a blossoming flower, so, I was thinking we could call ourselves Blue Bloom. What do you think? Hi, Kawaii Cuties! Welcome in! The free pulls come with First Anniversary Part 1 comes out, which you think is next Tuesday? Ooh. Ooh. It might be a good team name. I'll have to make note of it.
さっさと始めようか。やる気を持続させるのもなかなかに大変だからね。
I feel that. Sometimes it's just impossible to keep the moto train going. Sometimes you're just here, man. You're just a guy. Blue dabba dee dabba die. But that's not what Tracing Academy is all about. Inside voice, but yes, I agree. It's the day after Miss Kashimoto took up her role as substitute director and the gymnasium is full of displeased students booing. An hour ago, an assembly was held to welcome her to the academy. Now, a word from our new temporary director, Miss Kashimoto. Greetings, students. My name is Riko Kashimoto, and I was appointed to the academy just yesterday. I will be taking over Director Akikawa's duties for the time being. She can see the time being, too? I look forward to getting to know you all. Though I must say, my first impression when I arrived was that you are all incredibly undisciplined. What? I've witnessed an over-reliance on solo training, excessive tardiness, and gossip during breaks. There are even trainers who are unaware of their own students' sleeping habits, indicating a disconnect in their relationship. She's talking about me! This is not so much the students' fault, but that of their trainers' negligence. Above all, this environment was fostered by Director Akikawa's leniency. As such, I've devised a new training program based on thorough management. I call it Operation Oversight. How dare people talk during breaks? What do they think this is? Some sort of school? I will begin by overseeing your training schedules and meals, and eventually move on to managing every aspect of your private lives. This is so healthy. This is so healthy and so good. These measures will serve not only to increase your capabilities, but also to lower the risk of injuries. What's she saying, Rice? Well, I guess we won't be able to snack on ice cream at night anymore, I think. Why? I will also be suspending the Unity Cup, which I hear has been recently reinstated. No way, what's she talking about? You're all in a stage of life where your emotions are volatile, and placing you into teams may cause you to make illogical and emotional decisions. Haru is always confused, but that's okay. Haru's here for the vibes, man, and we love that about her. As a preventative measure to avoid any team-related tomfoolery, it seems prudent to cancel such team-oriented programs. It's not like we'll lose our minds if we get put into teams. Having teammates support us will... A thought experiment, then. Let's say a particular team engages in an excessive amount of supplementary training. They have no ill intentions and only want to work hard as a team in order to claim victory. However, one of them pushes herself too hard and injures herself to the point of being unable to run. Had she been on her own, she might have realized her limits, but because she got carried away by loyalty to her team, she overworked herself. If that isn't rash behavior, then what is? Well, I mean... For the sake of preventing such tragedies, I'm banning all team events and will manage your well-being as thoroughly as possible. I rest my point. The room falls silent in the face of Miss Kashimoto's absolute decree. Operation Oversight will be implemented as soon as possible. Be prepared for future changes. This is your only warning. Rash behavior might be changing your institutional structure on your first day. You know, she is trying to reinvent the wheel as an introduction. Oh, Kawaii Cuties, thank you for the 15 stream streak. That's amazing. I've actually, Kawaii Cuties, I'm actually like super happy today. Because before stream started, I spent a couple hours working things out and I fixed the mic issues. I completely fixed all, I think, like 80% of the mic issues and had to rebuild some of the effects and stuff, but I tested my mic out and it can opera now and it can even do growlies now and it can sounds and it's picking up notes that I'm not even able to hit tonight because I was singing along to heavy metal in the car on the way home from work today and you can't hit opera notes after you growl too much. Some of them just go nope and disappear. But my mic picked up everything, and I tested it out for a long time. And I think I'm gonna have to do a fun little karaoke before my surgery, so that we can celebrate the Mike-nation. Mike has serious issues. Don't worry though. I fixed Mr. Rowave. I did. And of course, in true Kawaii fashion, my headset broke, so I'm working with an old pair of earbuds. I tell you this to let me know if any of the sounds are off, because I can barely make most of this stuff out right now. So yeah, but no, full celebratory mood tonight. Full celebratory mood. We got everything working. I'm moving again. My sound is sound, as far as I know. They make horse headsets. It's a thing. In the show, the horses have horse-sized telephones, and it's great. It's so great. We've been gathering team members, and the team is really starting to take shape. One day... Trainer, I thought of a good team name. What have you got for me? Let's see, it was a super tasty and happy name. It was... what was it again? It was bouncy and sweet and... I've kind of made myself hungry. Haru Urara doesn't manage to remember her suggestion, but at least she leaves my office in good spirits. I am actually gonna skip this one because we've done it every single run, and I am going to just skip this one. Just this one. Exercise makes for good practice. Yeah! Horse headsets. I mean, Haru's certainly making a choice. Stuff! Oh, we got high failure rates here. How about? Oh, I can't Rico yet. I did the dumb. We've been gathering members, and the team is really starting to take shape. I got my howdy! Howdy! Yes! I got my howdy! Oh, you've got a team name suggestion. Okay, let's hear it. That would be... to give ourselves a team name. We gotta come up with a cheerful sounding name that Annie will love. Hi. I don't got any ideas right now, but I'll let you know as soon as I do. God bless her. Taiki Shuttle dashes off as quickly as she came. Alright, rest. Yay, well rested! Listen up, trainer. In my dream, I did it. In your dream? Exactly, I unveiled the long-standing mystery of the UMAMUSUME body. Ah, what a sensation it was, it gave me goosebumps. Of course, when I awoke, I had completely forgotten its secrets. However, that feeling of exhilaration that ran through my entire body was unforgettable. Oh, I want to experience it once again. I have to make it reality somehow. Agnes Tachyon looks happy to have had a good dream. I'm glad she was able to rest well. Good. Trainer! I received a message from the great Shiraoki. I was told to pray for our team's peace and prosperity. In other words, we should put up a calligraphy piece with a motivational message. After making her sudden declaration, Matekane Fukukitaru dashes out of my office just as suddenly. I want you to appreciate how fucking smooth that was. Oh my god. Guys, I've been practicing. God is real and he is judging us. Matekana Fukukitaru. You're right. You're right. You're entirely right. You're entirely right, Wama. Agnes Tachyon has a quiz coming up soon, so I decide to bring her to the library for some studying. You know, my grades aren't so bad you need to be here to watch me. On the other hand, I suppose it isn't rare to be at the bottom of your class when you don't sit for tests to begin with. God is real, but Haru is oblivious. My brain just tried to supplant Haru into the Grover meme. I don't know why. My brain just tried to supplant Haru into Grover kills God. I need somebody with more talent than me to make that. You have to take the quizzes too, Agnes. No, I don't. I understand how learning enriches one's life, but that's precisely why academics should be recognized as a hobby. Besides, I have better things to do than take tests. Like your research? I'll have you know, I just finished a new concoction this morning. Drinking it activates the brain's neurons, making you instantly aware of every phenomenon. I listened to her explanation of what I'm sure is just another dangerous drug of hers, but to my surprise, she's taken it herself. So if successful, my neurons should be more than 10 times as sharp for at least half the day. And so my mind is sharp as a knife at the moment. Despite my subjective conclusion, I feel the effect has improved my perception at least 10 times over. Indeed, there's nothing better than a successful experiment. It's exhilarating, totally worth the trouble. Now to continue further testing and obtain more data. Wait, no, she's a mad scientist. What about studying for the quiz? Whoa, whoa, when did I ever say anything about studying? I just followed you to the library to get a walk and stimulate the brain. And with that said, toodaloo! You heard that and pictured Haru as the Satyr Horse Girl guide of demigods in the Percy Jackson universe, but she doesn't believe the gods are real and just wants to make friends. Oh my god. Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. She got a perfect score on her quiz. Oh good. Oh good. Look at that. I believe in miracles. Not right now, best girl. I think Guts is probably my best move right here. Hajime yo indeed. Yay! You're not doing shit to my cells, baby girl, no. That's illegal. I've decided that's illegal. Let's do some power. Okay. Yay! The ultimate idol girl. One day while taking a breather at the park. The trick to running fast. The trick. I've never really tried using any tricks while running, though. I come across Silent Suzuka wandering around in a left-handed loop, absorbed in her thoughts. Oh, I'm so sorry for blocking your... Wait, where am I? Oh gosh. It's one thing to get lost in my thoughts, but I can't believe I've lost my way and wandered so far out again. And what's more, I have nothing to show for it. I don't want to disappoint the girl who asked me for help, but I can't think of anything. Goodness, what should I do? Why not do some partner running with her? Partner running? I see. If I can't tell her what she should do, I can simply show her. Thank you so much for the advice. I'll try asking her to run with me right away. I've said it last stream. I'm gonna say it at least once this stream. I want to know what my actual training notebook looks like if things like this give me ideas for training a horse. Okay. You're not gonna just make everything... Oh? Corey starts betting on IRL horses after getting consumed by UMAMUSUME. So I accidentally went to a Triple Crown race once. And I chose my words intentionally there. And I made a bet with a buddy of mine as to who would win the final race, and I was right, so I got $5. And I used it to buy Taco Bell on the way home. Straight up doodles of snacks and obvious notes like fast equals good, run backwards is Haru secretly genius. I can't find anything suitable. Just as I'm about to fall into the pits of despair, a sharp voice cuts through my thoughts. What are you doing? You're in everyone's way. Miss Kashimoto, well, I hesitantly explain the situation to her. So in short, you're looking for cheap, easy to find, and protein-rich snacks that come in small portions. I believe kinako sticks would be a good choice then. Oh, that sounds perfect! Since kinako is simply roasted soy powder, it's rich in protein, and the sticks are a perfect size for grab-and-go snacks. It's a bit of a walk, but there's a small store 3 blocks down and to the right that carries them. They sell economy-sized bags with individually packaged servings, and they're priced very fairly. Just be aware that kinako sticks tend to dry out the mouth, so make sure to prepare enough drinks for your racers as well. Look, Haru crossed the finish line first every time. If there was ice cream at the finish line, she'd vault the fence and run across the center field, but she'd cross the line first. I mean, you're not wrong. That's part of her charm. That's entirely part of her charm. Are you a fan of kinako sticks? A trace of darkness passes over Miss Kashimoto's usually cool expression at my question. An UMAMUSUME I used to train loved them. Excuse me, I must be going. She leaves before I can stop her. Her parting expression is so pained that I can't help but remember it long after she's gone. The good news is that the kinako sticks she recommended are a hit with the team, and I have a new snack to add to their diets. Hooray! Look at all those numbers going up. Guess we're resting. Yay! You're well rested. Koi can see where the storyline is going. Koi has done a lot of this storyline many times now because Koi like haunts. Someday we'll play another cozy game. Like maybe we'll do Stardew on Thursdays again. Maybe, I don't know. There's haunts. Koari could just haunts. I am not a seahorse. I like seahorses, but I'm not a seahorse. I'm just an anglerfish. I'm just here. I'm just a little guy. I'm just an anglerfish. What is this about? Were you not listening to me? Or maybe I never told you. Either way. With the help of an acquaintance, I've been able to acquire equipment and chemicals for my experiments at a low cost. That's not promising. Is it a cute angler, or are you being obtuse? There's something not right with you. My current experiment is at its most crucial stage and I need the materials right away. No. So listen, you're going to carry the goods. You need to be at the station by 9 a.m. Do not forget. It's 9 a.m. the following morning. I'm waiting in front of the station, but Agnes Tachyon is yet to arrive. An hour passes, and then another. Just as I begin to wonder if something bad has happened, at 11 a.m., I get a call from her. Unfortunately, you're terminally British. Trainer. Tachyon! Behind the academy. Hurry. Come. Thud. What's going on? It sounds like she's behind the school building. I hurriedly make my way back. Hey, trainer. Is everything okay? I was conducting an experiment and then I started to lose consciousness. I was so absorbed in my work that I'd forgotten to eat. Protein, vitamins, sugar, nutrients. I'm drifting off again. Trainer, some nutrition, please. I'll prepare something right away. Hurry, please. Yeah, when the mad scientist starts to feel ill, you have to wonder how much of it is self-induced. Whether with an experiment or forgetting that food exists. Geez, see what happens when you let me out of your sight? If you're going to be my assistant, you'll need to be more careful. I've got it. Maybe I should develop an emergency call button just for you. Despite her complaining about my absence, Agnes Tachyon smiles contently as if she's learned something new. Who's training who? I don't think this is even training anymore. I think I'm being held hostage. I think what's actually happening is that she needed an Igor and she found me and I was the biggest dupe. So now I'm being held hostage and she's pretending to horse train so that I'll stick around in a good mood and not just be grumpy about it. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here. Medium. Turf. Cloudy and fern. Okay. How we looking, ma'am? Your trainee seems pumped and ready for a challenge. I'd say she could be a top contender. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's go. finally the day of Agnes Tachyon's debut race. She's unusually quiet today. Are you nervous, perhaps? Nervous? Me? Not a chance. I was lamenting over the fact that I ran out of black tea in the lab. How unbecoming of me to forget to restock, no? That's got nothing to do with today's race.
No.
Oh, I know. You can go out to purchase some for me while I race. Ceylon or Kimoon is my preference. There's no way I'm missing your race. Oh, would you look at the time? It appears I must be going. If you can't find either of the two I mentioned, Awesome Tea will do. Would you be so kind as to deliver it to my lab? Agnes Tachyon saunters out of the waiting room. The irony is I think I actually have two of those right now. I like tea. I really like tea. I am the person... Okay. Wait, is there any rules about attaching pulse jets to Hans? Because I feel she'd be up for it. I feel like she's the reason there are any rules about it, to be honest. But no. I really like tea. I am the person... I am absolutely the person who like will not make tea if the water is not the right temperature. I am serious about my tea. I don't. How dare you bring Lipton here? How dare you bring Lipton here? We were having a nice day. This was a good time. Everyone was happy and there was joy in my life. Why did you bring Lipton here? I can't believe you would do this to me. I am. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am hurt. I am saddened. I am in pain. No, I get grumpy if my tea gets burnt. I get grumpy if my tea is not made properly. I don't let the water get above like 187 for my matcha, and oh no, you're going to microwave it, Earl. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Ah.
上空には灰色の空が広がる阪神レース場。天気は何とか持ちこたえ、両馬場の発表です。
天気持ってくれるといいですね。
虎視眈々と上位を狙っています。3番人気は9番、2番人気を紹介しましょう。3番。さあ、今日の主役はこの馬娘を置いて他にいない。1番人気、
Look at her just throwing her head around, stretching her neck,
ゲートイン完了。
cracking
出走
her
の
neck.
準備が整いました。
Like she's so
今
badass.
スタートが切られました。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
先行争いは4番、2番、3番、期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気アグネスタキオ、4番会長に飛ばして行きます。先頭を
You're a
4番
monster.
続きました3番、4番と3番、2人とも花は譲りません。
ハイペースで流れる展開もありえますね。
さあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていく馬娘たち。先頭は4番単身で飛ばして行きます。続いて3番激しい先頭争い、2番3番手4番手8番3番、ペースが速い。現在1番手4番、それを見るように3番、そして
I think you bullied me enough, Oxen. You're yeah. I think the Taylor Swift was kind of the peak of it for me.
3番外を通りまして8番少し離れて6番2番続いている。そして外目をつきましてはアグネスタキオ。
Come on, Tachyon.
あとは
Come
7番
on.
それを見るように9番意気揚々と先頭へ行きます。4番どうでしょうこの展開。
かかってしまっているかもしれません。一息つけるといいですが。
各馬娘一段となって
That's it.
状態の大混乱。
That's it.
始めよう。
これだけ密集している
Introduction to physiology. Oh my god.
勝負どころ、最後の直線へとかけていきます。
互いに足を溜めている展開。これは直線勝負になるか。アグネスタキオンここで抜け出した最後のコーナー。最初に駆け抜けてからはアグネス
Come on. Come on. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
足色は衰えない。200を通過。アグネスタキオンリードは3馬身。先頭はアグネスタキオン変わらない強い強い。 ゴール板を駆け抜けた。これは見事な走り。メイクデビューを制しました。アグネスタキオンの完勝でした。2着は3番、3着に入ったのは6番。
Yay. That's our girl! That's our
完
girl!
了だ
Yeah! Of course we're gonna watch her concert. Now if you'll excuse me, the pretty girls are singing.
響けファンファーレ届けゴールまで輝く未来を君と見たいから駆け出したらきっと始まるストーリーいつでも近くにあるから手を伸ばせばもっと掴めるグローリー一番目指してレッチャレンジ加速してゆこう勝利の女神の夢中にさせるよスペシャルな明日へつながるメイクデビュー響けファンファーレ届けゴールまで輝く未来を君と見たいから駆け抜けてゆこう君だけの道をもっと早く I be 夢の先まで響けファンファーレ届けゴールまで輝く未来を君と見たいから駆け抜けてゆこう君だけの道を走れ走れ誰より早くいつか笑える最高だけ目指してゆこう夢の先まで
Yay! Alan, you came back to singing because our horse girls are also pop idols. So the ones that wouldn't, so after every race, there's a concert, and the horse girls that come in first and second and third are showcased in the concert. And we just got first place in our very first race, so we got to sing the main line in the pop idol girl song. So that is why you came back to singing. Because our horse girl won first place, and every time a horse girl wins first, well, top 3 really, I want to watch them sing so long as it's not just the same song over and over and over and over and over again. Because then I get bored. My ADHD only extends so far. Great job out there, Tachyon. Why, if an innocent traitor, as always, you have that pure and innocent look befitting of a model guinea pig. Did you get the tea leaves I wanted? You feel like only this game for the singing pretty girlies? I'm in this game for the vibes, man. It's just so cozy, comfy. I love it so much. Oh, right now isn't the time for this. I must speak to you about something else. With the debut race out of the way, instead of catching a breather, I must inform you of something important. You know what I'm getting at, right? Something important? And right after the debut race? If I might hazard a guess, could it be about the next race? My experimentation has reached a standstill, you see. I must return to the lab at once. With that said, I'll take my leave. I should have known. Looks like we have an ad in about 2.5 minutes on the Twitch side, and I might take a short break to grab fish snack during that ad, but I won't be long. And in the ad is a 3-minute ad, so it won't be forever taking, and I'll be right back. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I can refill my cup. I've been drinking tea this whole stream. Tea and water because I am fish, must stay hydrated. Yayoi show next. Okay. I might even go crazy and like grab a cookie. Even after her debut race, Agnes Tachyon continues to prioritize her research over racing. Sounds good, Oxen. My experimentation has reached a standstill, you see. I must return to the lab at once. Right, from the race, from that thing we just saw a moment ago. Guys, we have a cursed amount of fans to go. We have 666 fans to go. However, judging by the level of competency she showed on the track, there's no doubting her rare talent. She has what it takes to reach the top. It hasn't been that long since her debut, but I believe setting the classic Triple Crown as a goal won't be a problem. Green Grunt Dude, when is the date for that? When is the date for the theatrical release of the Uma movie? They missed a trick by not calling it the Uma movie. February 27th. If my doctors let me, because my surgery is the first week of February, so if I'm given the all clear to go see it, then yes, that is the goal. Because I'd already wanted to see it, but I forgot that like timelines aren't independent of each other, which I mean honestly is super rude of them to not just let me have all things at once as I want them. How dare time and reality exist? I mean, how dare? But no, it's if I can make the body go, then yes. Yes, indeed. Mutual outcasts. What a wild thing to say. Tachyon! She got away! Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back, I promise. It's always great to come back and see my chat being chaos incarnate. Hi! Hi, welcome back everybody! Hi! I have tea, I had a piece of cheese, and we're here now. Welcome back!
Yeah.
You aim to please with your chaos level? That's valid. Oh, my tea is all steamy now and good and tea, and it makes me so happy. And it's not microwaved. You can keep your nasty microwave water over there. Tonight's chaos rating is typhus. Horrifying. Absolutely nightmarish. Oh my god. May the gods have mercy on our souls. I'm in a mood. Kalari, when are you not in a mood? I don't know. Sometimes. Hey, just because you look like Nurgle doesn't— I never said you looked like Nurgle, and that's a rude thing to say about yourself. That's a very rude thing to say about yourself. I've got tea and it's all steamy and it's keeping my hands warm. Because apparently the winter weather decided to attack today. And everything is cold. Everything is cold. The steam off of my tea is keeping my hands warm. It's so nice. Got me a little stoneware mug, so it's one of your mods has exploding trees near them? Because of the temperatures hitting so low? The water in the trees just expanding and popping them? I'm guessing. If they're like literally exploding. Another no-show? Where they live, it's gonna be negative 43 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, that'll cause a tree to explode. Holy hell. Oh my god. I remember as a kid trying Mexican fried sushi. That sounds fascinating, Thirsty Teapot. That sounds really good, but fascinating. I want to know. When I was a kid, I remember school being canceled because the wind chill hit negative 60 in one of the places I lived. And that was a time. It wasn't the like 14 inches of snow on the ground. No, it was the fact that the wind chill was below negative 50. Mexican fried sushi sounds like a koi recipe of the day. I think I'm gonna rest my voice for a while. Thirsty Teapot, let me know how that is, because I'm very interested. I also really want sushi. Oh god, I really want sushi. Have a good night, Oxen. Thank you for hanging out. Your times are amazing. Oh dear. Oh dear.
おお
Tachyon. What was that? What's the reason for the cold spray?
まったく
For next year? Oh, Tachyon. Tachyon?
うん
So the gimmick for playing Agnes Tachyon, I'm
さて
getting,
さて何をしようか
is that she'll
マイクロ
just
フィラメントのねじれを3回転に
she'll
して
just
みる
putz
か
off to wherever and go do Agnes Tachyon things, and you're left waiting for the day she remembers to train.
始めよう
Hoping and praying that training is going to be her hyperfixation this week. Correct me if I'm wrong, please.
トレーナーさん
Been a little busy lately. It's like they fried the rice roll with seasoning. You can still see the seaweed wrapper, plus it has shrimp, a piece of beet, a barbacoa, and crab meat with celery. It's surprisingly alright. Yeah, okay, that sounds like it's firmly on the fence, where it could fall either way into, oh my god, good fusion food, or why did somebody think this was food? But now I want sushi, like real bad. Ooh. Ooh. I wonder if I could get sushi delivered. I wonder. Excuse me, can I help you with something? You tried Golden Corral sushi and your mouth could not finish the chewing process? Okay. My personal philosophy when it comes to Golden Corral is I don't trust the meat. I go for the veggies and the desserts. I don't trust the meat unless it's one of the things that they specifically grill.
お世話になっております
That has been my lifelong philosophy with Golden Corral specifically.
あの
I go for the sides and the sugars. Smart choice, the halibut is amazing though. I will take your word for it. One time I grabbed a piece of fish from Golden Corral and it was, slick, I think is the best word for it. It was not happy fish times. It was not happy fish times. For that fish or for me. I don't think it was halibut. It was one of their standard fish things. I don't remember it being something like halibut. But I was very done at that moment. I had officially had enough Golden Corral fish.
今日の私はいつにも増して可能性に満ちている実証してみようじゃないか
I feel like I should probably get your speed up ultimately, but oh, that's tempting. Oh, that's tempting. Oh, that's tempting. That's tempting. I don't want to be tempted. I'm tempted.
面白そうだ
Let's go. I'll admit, I've never seen, now that I think about it, I've never seen a Golden Corral that did sushi either. I don't know if I've just been to like the very limited Golden Corrals, but I've never seen one that does sushi. Humor her a little, will you? Look, okay. okay. We've established that I'm queen of the jank. Every jank. All of the jank. That even does apply to food. I once went to a restaurant where I ordered a pasta dish that had bacon, and I can't eat bacon. My body does not. My body can't function on bacon. It hurts me. So I went to take a bite of my pasta dish because I was talking to somebody sitting across the table from me, and they slapped my hand down because right on my fork was this giant hunk of bacon. And like maybe a minute later, the floor manager walks over and it's like, "Hi, how is everything?" And I go, I'm sorry, but I actually can't eat this. I had asked for it with no meat, and and I just show her, and she just, without missing a beat, without missing a single second, this woman didn't even have to think. She looked me dead in the eyes and went, "I'm so sorry. Sometimes our cooks forget that bacon isn't a vegetable." Now, if you've ever worked a restaurant cold line, you understand that, like, the bacon's in with the other salad stuff. There's a level of okay, I can kind of get it, but the line, "Our cooks sometimes forget that bacon isn't a vegetable," is going to live within me until the day I die. I am queen of the jank. Every jank. No, that's a seasoned owner element. You're right. You're right. That was a woman who has seen everything food service industry can throw at you. She has seen to the bottom of the Cisco abyss, and she has winked back at the entity what lives within. To be fair, you think real sushi's meant to be eaten fresh, and you got some room temp sushi, you guess. I mean, generally speaking, yeah, sushi is meant to be eaten fresh, but like, that's very sad, Thirsty Teapot. I am so sorry. You deserve better sushi than that. That's awful. I'm seriously considering sushi now. I want you to know. I might have to pull up a sushi menu from a nearby place and see if I can get sushi. I might just get myself a roll or two for dinner now.
Stop
talking about twisting the microfilaments in my cells. That is nightmarish. Yay! Oh. Okay, nap time. You hope my experience is better than yours? You're still hesitant on trying out caviar, though you'd trust a sushi chef preparing it for you? I've had caviar. And I can tell you it is way overhyped, in my opinion. It's Okay. I'm probably about to speak blasphemy right here. So, buckle in. Your standard caviar is nothing more than Vegemite with more salt and less yeast and a slightly different texture. But if you've had Vegemite, you've had your standard caviar. There's nothing special about it. That's my extremely hot food take. I guess. Most caviar is straight up just hype. And I can prove that to you with another seafood story. Okay? Okay. I make you want to try it just for the experience than for the taste now. Okay. Lobster. You know how expensive lobsters get? Where you're paying like, what is it now? Like $50 for a lobster tail dinner, $30 to $50 for a lobster tail dinner, just the tail. When the American colonies were building their first prisons in New England, there were riots among the prisoners because they were being fed lobster on the regular because it was a cheap and easy to access food source, and the prisoners full on rioted because the lobster was unfit for human consumption, being nothing more than a sea cockroach. And now you pay like the average person's half a day's salary just to eat one, just to eat half of one. Food hype makes foods more than they are generally, and caviar falls into the same boat as lobster in that regard, in my oh so unpopular opinion. This has been a fish take. Like, if you get the chance to try caviar just for the experience, sure, enjoy it. Give it a try, but I'm just letting you know, generally speaking, it's not gonna live up to the hype. It's just going to be another food. Thank you for being bold and brave with the steak. I feel like one of these days I'm gonna say something that's actually going to make somebody mad, and I'm surprised it wasn't the I don't like Taylor Swift, and I'm a little bit surprised it wasn't the caviar is just glorified Vegemite.
Yeah.
It's important to train and have fun.
Oi.
It's just always so funny to me how that happens with food, though, because, like, now pizza is like, crazy expensive when it was functionally the poverty food, right? It was the, oh god, what can we throw together to eat type of thing. And now it's some, like, oh, you get designer gold leaf pizza. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with, like, going all out for a fancy pizza every now and again. Right? I get it. I'd do it. I do it sometimes. But I think we make too much of it. Just as people. And we forget what it really is. It amazes you that people paid $1,000 to basically eat a steak wrapped in what was essentially yellow gold foil. You're correct. That sort of thing drives me up a wall. Absolutely drives me bonkers. I cannot with that level of, like, that level of, like, senseless entitlement and just, I can't. Number one, you're ruining a perfectly good steak. Gold doesn't even taste that good. It's just for the aesthetic and to feel like you're some sort of special little princess. And why? Why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you doing this to your taste buds? Why are you doing this to the people who choose to exist around you? Why can't you just be normal about this and eat a decent steak? Man. Kuwari has opinions. It would be one thing if gold were like this amazing flavor, right? If it was like, this is gonna be the best first bite of anything you've ever had and nothing's ever gonna compare again. Like, you're gonna hunt for this for the rest of your life after today. Sure, I understand wrapping it in gold in that point. But no. It's not that. It's not even close to that. If like actual gold is your favorite flavor, you should probably tell that to your doctor. Because that's probably a sign of something terribly wrong inside of you. And I don't mean mentally, I mean like chemically. There's probably something that's going to kill you happening right now if gold is your favorite flavor. But, like, Brosifina. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I'll never get it. I will never understand what makes that seem like a good idea to make, like a good idea to eat, and like I just don't. I just don't. I can't. I'm physically incapable of doing. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I appreciate the company. I hope that wasn't too miserable for you, kawaii cuties. Oh my god, speaking of ridiculous food things, speaking of absolutely ridiculous food things, I went to a Dollar Tree not that long ago because I needed things, and you would not believe what I saw on the shelves. I saw pink sauce on the shelves at the Dollar Tree. I wish I was joking. I saw actual pink sauce. Agnes Digital, join the team! Digitime! Thanks.
トレーナーさん、頑張ってください。
Thank you.
お願いします。
Did we get any other team name suggestions, or was it just the something tasty, something feel good? Yeah, the product got something terrible because it wasn't safe. It wasn't a food safe product. You can't have egg and dairy in something that's not going to be refrigerated and going to be shipped in boiling hot shipping containers. You can't. There's a basic science there that you just have to respect. I don't mean to be rude, but reality doesn't much care for politeness when it comes to food poisoning.
始めよう。
I don't remember everything that happened with the pink sauce. I just remember the horror story in like the vaguest terms of what was the pink sauce. Apologies, my screen went weird and I had to fix a thing. We had to accommodate some jank.
よーし
Can I maybe make it look better? Yeah, okay.
ミシシ
Man. This is why I say be good or be good at it. If you want to revolutionize something, like if you want to rebuild something from the ground up, especially something that involves like safety or health or well-being or like really complicated like concepts or practices, learn the way it's done, like actually learn it and learn the whys, so that way you can articulate properly and like actuate properly all the things that you can actually revolutionize instead of just being a dumbass. Thirsty Teapot, I have no idea how that ever made it onto any sort of shelves. Or didn't she get like TV spots or something with that? Didn't she have like morning show or something sort of TV spots, I feel like?
やっちゃうぞ
やれやれ
Either way, it went way too far. It went like... There should have been thresholds to stop that before it got where it did.
こっそり試してみたいことができたぞ。トレーナーくん。いいとも。
What's wrong?
ダイスのせいで
Oh. Harura, you are so pure of heart. You are so pure of heart.
素敵
Happiness could be waiting right around the corner. Dolphin meet and greet. So cute.
ありがと
積み重ねや繰り返しが大切なのはトレーニングも研究も同じこと。さあ始めようか。
I guess.
面白そうだ。
I guess. It's the best guess I've got. Oh, neat.
お疲れ様です。頑張ってください。
Tail.
Sa.
やだやだ。
いけません。もう。
Oh.
やっちゃうぞ。
もう。 この状態で走ってもな。休息すべきだね。
Yay.
トレーナーくん。
Looks like you rested well. Have a good night, Alan. Thanks for coming in.
実験と行こう。
まったく。
Uma doll. I love. The puns are amazing.
何事も正確に。
3 hours. That sounds rough.
お願いします。いえ。今日の予定は。
Oh.
ええ。
実にいい気分だ。昨日の実験はやはり成功だった。今
Is there? Oh, what was I? What was I gonna ask? I was gonna ask a specific question. And it was there on the tip of my tongue, and it's gone now. It was there, but it's gone now. Whoopsie doodle. Oh, is there any sort of benefit? Does anybody know? Is there any sort of benefit to like having max energy? Like, does the game Does the game give you any particular buffs to training or anything?
No! Hi! Light!
Okay.
Fight! Hey! Yoshi! Ouch!
Oh no!
No!
What's up?
Torena-san!
Cute.
さてさて、何をしようか。マイクロフィラメントのねじれを3回転にしてみるかい？
Leave my microfilaments alone. God. No respect for personal autonomy, I tell you what. Yay!
勝ってみせます Let's go!
Let's see what team look like. Team look like team.
全身に熱を感じるよ。
You're a pace chaser, right? Yeah. That's not looking great though, so we're just gonna hold out for now.
早く理論のし
Oh boy. I don't like the way that looks. Let's be careful our first race. Just our first race.
さあ、実験開始だよ。
1番人気3番アグネスタキオン。
これ以上ない仕上がりですね。芝のコースで力を十分発揮できそうですね。
Let's go. Apple cider again. But we do have double jet. That's nice. I'm glad to see double jet race.
さあ始まります。チーム対抗戦青春杯ブルームス。良い結果を残せるのでしょうか。3番人気はこの子です。11番。この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子、東海帝王。さあ今日の主役はこの馬娘を置いて他にいない。1番人気アグネス・タキオン。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。スタート。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
先行争いはツインターン。11番9番期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気アグネス・タキオン。ツインターン快調に飛ばして行きます。先頭はツインターン単身で飛ばして行きます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは11番内で東海帝王。12番並んでくる8番追走。内の方から6番、そしてその外を回って9番、第1コーナー回って第2コーナー。さあ花に立ったのはツインターン。このままリードすることができるか。続いて11番3番手8番、それを見るように東海帝王外を回ります。12番6番並びかけてきた。それを見るように9番少し離れてアグネス・タキオン。さらに7番差がなく待ちかね福来たる。後方2番手に4番向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ12馬身。さあ荒れる福島、ここからどうなるか。現在1番手は11番、続きましたツインターン。3番手には東海帝王。8番並んでくる少し後ろから6番少し離れて12番、さらには9番その後ろにアグネス・タキオン。そして7番その後待ちかね福来たる。1馬審査4番最後方ポツンと1人。2番意気揚々と先頭を行きます。11番どうでしょうこの展開。
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。
さて始めよう。
第4コーナーカーブ。
勝負どころ、最後の直線へとかけていきます。
Oh, come on.
まで400
Come on.
まだ先頭は
Come on.
これは直線勝負になるか。アグネス・タキオン完全に抜け出した。200を通過。アグネス・タキオン足色は衰えない。
Let's
ア
go.
グネス・タキオンリードは1馬身。3番手争いは12番東海帝王。
Yeah!
アグネス・タキオン他の馬娘たちをねじ伏せレースを制した。勝ったのは
That's
ア
our
グネス・
girl.
タキオン。ブルームス大きな一勝を手にしました。
Not that it was hard this time, but you know.
検証完了だ。
Oh. How do you have a draw? How do you have a draw in a horse race? Let alone two of them. We here at Kawariko are confuzzled. Everything go up. Yay. That's more than a someone. I'm just gonna point out that math is better than that. My math at least is better than that. That is for someone's, not just a someone. Sure, entering races will help her improve even more. So long as she remembers to go to them.
明けましておめでとう。
It's our goal for this year.
なるほど。
I really want to respect her position, but at the same time, you go to a horse race school where the whole thing is horse race, and yet you're here to do mad science, and you're putting off all the horse race. There's gotta be a happy medium here. You will? Even a lab rat gets treats, she says to her guinea pig. Let's pray at the shrine for some good luck. Her smugness is making you angry? Oh no. I love her chaotic energy. I can see reading it as smug. I've been reading it as like totally oblivious more than anything. But I can totally see the smug. I can absolutely see that now that you've said that. Oh, that does number it up. Let's just get all the numbers up. Yay! Treat? Treat for kawaii? Yay! Treat for kawaii. Well. Okay. Oh, fine motion. Oh, you dear sweet precious Babin. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. We only need 666 fans. We can do this. We can. Oh my goodness, looks like we have an ad in about a minute. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I'm sorry. I was so busy focused on horse. There was so much horse to be horsed. No, I'm gonna give us 5 minutes to watch the race. That's important. That's important. We got a German cake. German cake. Pleasant clerk. I have questions.
さあ出走だ。
美しい青空が広がる京都レース場。ターフも絶好の両馬場になりました。
名勝負になる舞台は整いましたね。
虎視眈々と上位を狙っています。3番人気は3番。この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子。東海帝王。スタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負って1番人気アグネス・タキオ。
私が一番期待している馬娘、
Let's
気
go.
合い入れてほしいですね。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。さあゲートが開いた。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
先行争いは12番、9番、16番、期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気アグネス・タキオ。さあ激しい先行争いで前に出たのは16番、9番。並びかけてきた。早くも激しい競り合い。外から12番。さあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていく馬娘たち。先頭をかけます。12番続きました。9番、12番と9番。序盤からやり合っています。
2人がレースを作りそうですね。
現在1番手は9番、
There you go.
続いて12番、外から16番、そしてその内を回って1番、すぐに続いてアグネス・タキオ。向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ12馬身。9番快調に飛ばして行きます。順位を振り返っていきます。依然として9番1馬身離れて12番、そしてその後ろから行くのは1番アグネス・タキオ。ここにいます。それを見るように16番、そしてその外15番東海帝王。内から行く。少し離れて13番8番並びかけてきた。
さて始めよう。
少し離れて14番、それを見るように11番、後から6番、
Okay,
外を通りまして
but
7
you
番、
haven't
少し
done
後ろから
anything
3
like
番、
that.
後方2番手に4番、最後方10番、意気揚々と先頭へ行きます。
There you go.
9番、どうでしょうこの展開。
No.
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。
おー
一息つけるといいですが、
第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。
ここからスパ
おー
ート、一気にレースが動きます。
栄光まで400、
Okay.
さあ最終コーナーを曲がって最後の直線コースに入った。抜け出したのはアグネス・タキオン。だが後続も追いすがる。残り200、追いすがる東海帝王。先頭は依然
Okay.
アグネス・タキオン。アグネス・タキ
Let's
オン。
go.
足色は衰えない。アグネス・
Come
タ
on.
キオン。1着でゴールイン。実力を遺憾なく発揮しレースを制した。若駒ステークスを制しましたアグネス・タキオン。見事な勝利だ。2着は東海帝王。3着に入ったのは8番。
Rock on.
検証完了だ。
Okay. What's the concert? No. Give me a new song and we'll watch it.
なあなあ。トレーナーくん、感謝するよ。
This is the result of your hard work, Tachyon.
さて行くとしよう。
Okay. Oh, what are you singing?
あのねふっふっふ
I love her. I love her so much.
いいようんらら
Oh, is that it? Where's this coming from? missing?
ありがとうございます。
It's over. Oh, good.
こっそり試してみたいことができたぞ。トレーナー君、とりあえず始めてくれたまえ。
Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Well, let's get your speed up further. Number go up here. Number go up until number go up here. Until number go uppiest. There we go.
トレーナー君。
Uh-oh. UMAMUSUME. As a fan of Parasite Eve, this gives me the wrong type of anxiety. UMAMUSUME. Hits every Parasite Eve. Oh my god. Oh, is that the case? Allow me to fix that. Hold on. I can probably fix that, actually. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, that might have fixed things as far as the sound going in and out. I hope. I hope that fixed it. We'll see. We'll see for sure. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, this horse girl. Oh my god, this horse girl. Oh my god. Are you okay?
トレーナー君。ほらほら。
Okay.
今日の私はいつにも増して可能性に満ちている。実証してみようじゃないか。
I think stamina is gonna be our best bet here.
始めよう。
Thirsty Teapot, let me know if I fixed the game sound, okay? Because I was working on it over the ad break. The Musicondria is the powerhouse of the haunts. Oh my god.
どうしたんだい？
I wanted to help you with your research. Boy howdy. Thirsty Teapot, I am dying over UMAMUSUME is the powerhouse of the haunts. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
スト行こ
Oh
う。
my.
いいモルモットだ。
Okay, 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 okay. So everybody here is familiar with how my brain likes to go places. Sound is still coming and going, sadly. Tragic. I'll have to work on that somehow on the back end at some point. But she's over here talking about the perfect physique, right? Just kind of over here doing that, and I can't help but compare her to Dr. Frankenfurter. I don't know. But I'm like every time she says something, there's a part of me that's surprised she's not going Rocky every single time. I'm sorry.
微熱を感じるよ。
This is just how my brain works. Let me see if I can try one more thing. Rocky Horror Movie Night when? Oh, that would be so much fun. That would be so much fun. Maybe that'll fix the sound. I hope that fixed sound. Maybe that fixed sound. If we do a Rocky Horror Movie Night though, we might have to do the sequel too. Because shock treatment is I won't say it's good, but it's fascinating. Medium right, turf, cloudy, spring. Wait, where are we? Nakayama, okay. Slightly decreased velocity of runners ahead when positioned toward the back. You think my tweaking behind the scenes did it? Good job. Yay! Look, I'm getting better at this. I'm learning my specific jank. I need to check the size.
早く理論の証明がしたい。全く。
2000. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. Thank you for letting me know, Thirsty Teapot. Let's go. We just have to get in the top 5.
Ah.
注目の一番人気5番アグネスタキオン。
これ以上ない仕上がりですね。前目につける先行策で勝利をつかんでほしいですね。
HONSE. Myon Myon. Oh, that's so cute. That's such a cute little name. We have a JoJo! Everyone likes what? Everyone likes what?
さあ出走だ。
上空には灰色の空が広がる中山レース場。天気は何とか持ちこたえ、両馬場の発表です。
天気持ってくれるといいですね。
人気と実力を兼ね備えた成田大臣、今日は3番人気です。2番人気を紹介しましょう。マンハッタンカフェ。さあ今日の主役はこの馬娘を置いて他にいない。本日の1番人気アグネスタキオン。
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。今スタートが切られました。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気アグネスタキオン。セイウンスカイ快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭はセイウンスカイ単身で飛ばしていきます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは12番。2馬身3馬身開いて9番。1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう。さあ花に立ったのはセイウンスカイ。このままリードすることができるか。続きました12番。そしてその内からいたのは3番アグネスタキオン。外から行く。少し離れて9番。それを見るように11番。さらにその内からはメジロライアン。外から宇治奇跡。内から8番。さらに内2番。2馬身3馬身開いてマンハッタンカフェ。その後ろ成田大臣。すぐに続いて7番。少し離れて13番。第2コーナーを抜け向こう上面に入った。順位を振り返っていきます。先頭セイウンスカイ。レースはよどみなく進んでいます。続いて12番。後ろ3番。さらにアグネスタキオン。すぐに続いてメジロライアン。その外並んで11番。少し後ろから宇治奇跡。そのうち並んで
始めよう。
9番。並びかけてきた。それを見るように2番。少し後ろからマンハッタンカフェ。その後ろに7番。少し後ろから成田大臣。それを見るように13番。少し離れて1番。第4コーナーカーブ。
内から来るか外から来るか、最後の局面です。
勝負は最後の直線に持ち越された。まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。最終コーナー。
What are you doing? What are you doing?
上がってきたアグネスタキオン。
Pull ahead.
アグネスタキオン。
Pull ahead.
残り2分。成田大臣。追い上げ成田大臣。並びかけてきた。ここで先頭に立ったアグネスタキオン。
No!
アグネスタキオン。追いすがる成田大臣。2人もつれたままゴールイン。成田大臣見事に制しました。2着はアグネスタキオン。3着に入ったのはメジロライアン。
Bro!
この結果実験は成功だね。
That was so close. We did good though. Still make debut. No! Give me a new song. For a bookworm, she did real good, yeah. You did great out there, Tachyon. Let's train even harder. Huh?
いや
You're not even worried about first place until the Tenno show. Me?
お願いいたします。クローバー進呈。
What are reminiscent clovers?
ドキドキだね。
Oh.
なるほど。
How does photographing? I don't understand this horse math.
この状態で走ってもな。
I only really understand girl math, not horse math.
トレーナーくん実験と
cloudy. Let's get inspired.
ああ、たまらなく興奮してきたよ。
Cool. Cool. Oh.
素晴らしい。たまらないね。ああ、早く理論の証明がしたい。
You know what? First I should actually check the details of the race.
細胞のすべてが私に走れと命じているようだ。
Nakayama 2000, right, firm, and cloudy. Okay. Let's check. Well, it's not sunny weather, so that's not gonna help much at all.
この完璧な仕上がり、まさに研究の成果と言えるだろうね。
Nakayama. Okay, I'll consider that. Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it.
はあ、早く理論の証明がしたい。まったく。
Let's go. Rare to see you so serious about this.
注目の一番人気1番アグネス・タキオ。
これ以上ない仕上がりですね。クラシック3冠の1冠目を制する最も速い馬娘は彼女かもしれませんね。
Alright. Terpander, my love, you're back with me.
さあ、出走だ。
最も速い馬娘が勝つという皐月賞。成長を見せつけるのは誰だ。人気と実力を兼ね備えたアドマイヤベガ、今日は3番人気です。2番人気を紹介しましょう。東海帝王。
Vega's outfit is so RPG. I kinda love it. I kinda love it.
気合十分いい
We've
顔してま
got
す
a
ね。
zipper and a corset all in the same build. That's so good. That's so ridiculous and so good. I love it so much.
今スタートが切られました。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
アイネス風神と星雲スカイ、この2人が競り合っているぞ。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気アグネスタキオン、アイネス風神快調に飛ばしていきます。さあ花に立ったのはアイネス風神。 このままリードすることができるか。さあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていくウマ娘たち。先頭はアイネス風神、単身で飛ばしていきます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは星雲スカイ。早くも激しい競り合い。あとは2番4番手14番、その外並んで東海帝王。少し離れてアグネスタキオン、それを見るようにメジロライアン。少し離れてゴールドシチー4番、続いている。その外並んで10番、少し後ろから6番、その後ろにアドマイヤベガ。2コーナー回って向こう正面、順位を振り返っていきます。依然先頭はアイネス風神、続きました星雲スカイ。3番手には東海帝王。少し離れてゴールドシチー、メジロライアン。5番手
That was a drop
1馬身離れて
back. What
14
happened?
番アドマイヤベガ。並んでくる。少し後ろから10番、そのうち並んで6番、外から13番、少し後ろからアグネスタキオン。外目をついて8番、さらに内から2番、少し離れて4番、外で16番、内9番。第4コーナーカーブ、
勝負どころ、最後の直線へとかけていきます。
まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。さあいよいよ直線だ。どの
Catch
タイ
up,
ミングで
catch
何
up.
が
Here we go.
始めよう。
中山の直線は短いぞ。後ろの子たちは間に合うか。東海帝王並びかけてきた。東海帝王完全に抜け出した。残り200、東海帝王足色は衰えない。
Come on, 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 come on.
東海帝王1着でゴールイン。実力を
Yay!
いかなく発揮しレースを制した。勝ったのは東海帝王。皐月を制し3冠の一角を手に入れました。2着メジロライアン、3着アグネスタキオン。
We got third. That's okay. That's
面
okay.
白いデータが取れたよ。
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
「光の速さで駆け抜ける衝動は何を犠牲にしても叶えたい強さの覚悟」「一度きりのこの瞬間にかけてみろ」「自分を信じて時には運だって必要というのなら宿命の旋律を引き寄せてみせよ」「走れ今もまだ終われない」「たどり着きたい場所があるからその先へと進め」「涙さえも強く胸に抱きしめ」「そこから始まるストーリー」「果てしなく続くウィニー」「ザ・ソー」つかめ今を変えたいなら描いた夢を未来に掲げ恐れないで挑め走れ今もまだ終われないたどり着きたい場所があるからその先へと進め涙さえも強く胸に抱きしめそこから始まるストーリー果てしなく続くウィニーザ・ソーワーワーワー
There's something real special. I don't know why Tokai Teo in particular, but there's something real special about her doing her best impression of Gact with a microphone stand. That's all I can really say there. That's all I can really say. Japanese Derby. Plan A?
あ
I understand.
あ行くとしよう
Some kind of new experiment. Okay. Well, at least something went up by more than one. Okay. I think we're probably gonna get to the Unity Cup race and then call it for the night tonight, so I don't stay up till midnight, because I would do that. You guys know I'd do that. I've done that. You've seen me do that. It's happened at least once before. I think twice.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 times. I don't know, but it's happened.
Hey. なあなあ
いえいえ
いいねへえ
では
いやああふん さて
Wait a sec.
まったく
Really?
ああふん
Oh. Yeah.
トレーニ
Yeah,
ン
that
グの
makes
時間ですね
sense. Milk mustache! I missed the milk mustache!
ええ。
How did I accumulate that much trash? How? You need Kashimoto to be part of your life. Just grumpy horse trainer Mary Poppins over here help you get things organized.
こっそり試してみたいことができたぞ。
Oh.
始めよう。
Yay.
さて、やあ。なるほど。トレーナーくん。
何よ。ね
I'll talk her out of it.
やれや
You have a race in a turn.
それじゃ
れ。おお。ああ。許せん。
お疲れ様です
Yeah.
頑張ってください
全身に熱を感じるよ。細
Anything
胞のすべて
interesting
が
about
私
this
に
race?
走れと命じているようだ。
Any particular skills that might help us out today? Nope. Not really.
早く理論の証明がしたい。まったく違う。
Alright, let's give it our best shot. Top 5 is what we need.
やれやれ。
I don't have as much faith in her as I should. I will admit that. How did you change your running?
まったく。やれやれ。行くとしよう。
注目の一番人気16番アグネスタキオン。
これ以
She
上な
really
い仕上
puts
が
the
りですね
scientist and mad
見事勝利
scientist.
して
Holy shit.
ダービーウマ娘の夢を掴んでほしいですね
Bow and Shield, that's a horse name. I did also like pudding parfait. That was
さあ
legit.
出走だ。
Not for a horse, but just, you know. Okay, maybe for a horse. That's kind of adorable. You want a boss woman like Kashimoto?
すべてのウマ娘が目指す頂点日本ダービー。歴史に定石を残すのは誰だ。3番人気はこの子です。成田ブライアン。2番人気を紹介しましょう。東海帝王。 さあ今日の主役はこの馬娘を置いて他にいない。一番人気アグネスタキオン。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。さあゲートが開いた。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうです
I
ね。
do quite
期待
like
通り
Narita
の結果を出せるか。
Bryan's
一番人気アグネスタキオン、アイネ
race outfit.
ス風神会長に飛ばしていきます。さあ花に立ったのはアイネス風神。このままリードすることができるか。1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう。先頭はアイネス風神、単身で飛ばしていきます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはミホノブルボン、アグネスタキオン。この位置につけています。そのうち並んで4番、後ろ5番、1馬審査成田ブライアン。すぐに続いて9番、3番、並びかけてきた。外を回ります。東海帝王。そしてその内から行ったのは6番、さらに2番、そしてその後ろから行くのは成田大使。
You've never
レイシン
been
フラッシュ
this
並んで
close
く
to
る。
the front
そ
this
して全の
early.
ロブロイ、少し後ろから7番、差がなく14番、後方2番手に15番。向
What's
こう表面に
going
入
on?
って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ14馬身。順位を振り返っていきます。現在1番手はアイネス風神、続きましたミホノブルボン。3番手には4番、4番手に5番アグネスタキオン。この位置につけています。それを見るように3番外を通りまして9番、そのうち並んで成田ブライアン。少し後ろから東海帝王。6番並びかけてきた。外からレイシンフラッシュ。2番並んできた。2馬身3馬身開いて、
さて始めよう。
残り1000メートルを通過。そのうち並んで7番外を回って全のロブロイ、内14番、そして最高峰11番。意気揚々と先頭行きます。アイネス風神。どうでしょうこの展開。
かかってしまっているかもしれません。息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
大きな京都へ4コーナーへ。さあいよいよ直線だ。どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか。まだ1馬身以上の差があると。ここから捉えることができるのか。アグネスタキオン前を狙っているぞ。最後のコーナー、最初に駆け抜けてきたのはアイネス風神。残り400、並んでくるアグネスタキオン。アグネスタキオン抜け出した。アグネスタキオンこのまま押し切れるか。アグネスタキオン足色は衰えない。
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Let's
ア
go!
グネスタキオンこれは強い。アグネスタキオン
Yeah!
アグネスタキオン見事な走りで勝利を手中に収めました。やった。見事勝利したのはアグネスタキオン。ついに栄光のダービー制覇。2着エーシンフラッシュ、3着アイネス風神。
これが
That's our
健闘の
girl.
成果さ。
Hell yeah. During she got nothing but ramen makes her light like the wind. Well done, you ran like the wind.
どうしたんだい。
Next up is the Kikushka show. Kiko show. What do you mean? Okay. Summer camp! Summer camp!
お願いします。
Got it. That makes sense.
はい。
なるほど。
Get high. Oh. When? Itsune.
Eh.
Fascinating. Fascinating.
はい。それでへえ
Cool. This is a new one for me. You should enter. Does that mean... Okay. She's like the other side of the coin from Super Creek, you know? But I'm just along for this ride. I'm not actually doing a whole lot of trainer things. I'm their emotional support trainer in just very different ways. Yay!
さすがの私も
Look, unless it's what we rest.
この状態で走っても
You're their therapist.
トレーナー
Looks like you rested well.
実験とい
Yay!
へっ
Okay. I'm impressed, Tachyon.
あ
Something happened recently?
行くとしよう
It's my job to support her decision. I got it.
なるほど
Oh, I lost track of time.
いいだろう
Yeah. My efforts weren't for naught. Is there anything else I can do for you? Sure thing. Well, at least she's aware of the law. That's an important step. the tracks. I'm willing to do anything. Tachyon? Huh?
No.
The nickname makes a little more sense now.
Yeah.
Eh? What's this about? What are you going on about?
トレーナーくん
What? What? I am so confused.
やるからには突き詰めよう。好奇心が猫を殺したとしても可能性を無視するよりは
How is any of that any of that? I'm so confused.
面白そうだ。
Agnes, communication is so critical. Just use your mouth to make mouth sounds and make the words go, even if it's not great time making the words go. Trust me, I get that. What the shit?
お疲れ様でした。それで
Okay.
ナムナム
Oh? Okay.
パワー全開ですよ。
全身に熱を感じるよ。
Where are we? Oh. Let's just go ahead and grab that. I saw what happened in that last race there. That wasn't pretty. Let's
この完璧な仕上がり。
let's go. Let's do it. I believe in
さあ
us.
実験開始だよ。
I believe in us.
注目の2番人気2番アグネス・タキオ。
これ以上ない仕上がりですね。前目につける先行策で勝利をつかんでほしいですね。
Let's go. For shoes. Why is she doing this for shoes? Ah, Sand Commando, you're back. Good. 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 Glad you were able to make it to the show today.
「いよいよ最終第5レース、そこそこ話題のブルームス。ここまで走りつないだメンバーの思いを胸に挑みます。このレース、最も人気を集めているのは雪の美人1番人気です。虎視眈々と上位を狙っています。 3番人気はライスシャワー。対抗するのはダービー馬娘アグネス・タキオ。実力は1番人気にも引けを取りません。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。スタートです。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
4番と雪の美人、この2人が競り合っているぞ。
No,
4番
don't get
快調に
rushed,
飛ばしてい
fast
きます。
girl.
先頭は4番単身で飛ばしていきます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは雪の美人。外から行く10番アグネス・タキオ。
Don't get
上がってい
rushed,
きます。
スタミナを
Takion.
切らさないか心配です。
さあ花に立ったのは4番。このままリードすることができるか。1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていきます。集団が1つにまとまって混戦状態です。
これだけ密集していると紛れがありそうですね。
4番まだリードをキープしています。続いて10番内からアグネス・タキオ。
あー
雪の美人ここにいた。5番続いている。すぐに続いてライスシャワー。さらに3番7番追
あー
走。そしてその外東海帝王。すぐに続い
What
て12番
just happened?
向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ6馬身。さあ荒れる福島ここからどうなるか。依然として4番続きました。10番3番手には5番その外並んで
How did that
ライスシャワ
entire
ー。そしてそのうち
cluster pass us?
雪の美人。その外並んで7番。そしてその後ろから行くのは東海帝王。その内並んで3番。少し後ろから12番。さらにはアグネス・タキオ。後方2番手に8番。最後方1番。意気揚々と先頭を行きます。4番どうでしょうこの展開。
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
第4コーナーを進んで直線へ
Rice,
向
my
かう。
beloved.
遠方まで400。
Rice, my
互いに足を溜めている
beloved.
展
Let's
開。
go.
これは直線
Let's
勝負に
go.
なるか。3人並んでの意地の張り合い。並びかけてきたのは雪
Oh
の
my
美人。
god. Oh my
200を
god.
通過。雪の美人足色は衰えない。先頭雪の美人。しかしその差はわずか。雪の美人1着でゴールイン。実力を遺憾なく発揮しレースを制した。最終第5レース勝ったのは雪の美人。これ以
Rice, you
上ない
did so
結果を
good.
チームへ届けました。2着にはライスシャワー。3着はアグネス・タキオン。
面白いデータが取れた。
Agnes, you did fine. Rice Shower, you did so good. Ah. Oh, thank God, we were the weak link this time. Whee!
大吉ですやりました
Yay! How many someone this time? Only 2 someone, okay. Let's go. You know this summer camp is meant for you, right? Alright, we are going to call it there for tonight in the career. Because if I don't, I'm not going to get enough sleep for work tomorrow, and that'll be a problem for
確
everybody.
認を忘れずになお姉様何かお知らせがあるみたいだよ
I have expired exchange points have been converted to clovers. Okay. I have 1 pull. I have enough for 1 pull. So we gotta try for Tamamo Cross, right? Like, how could we not? White Lightning, let's go. Let's go. Tomato paste, yes. Yes. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Favorite star. Gold. Gold. Okay. 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 Okay.
さあ世界に風穴を開けましょう
It's not Tomamo Cross, but I'm not upset at all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Maximum howdy. Oh my god. Maximum howdy. Oh. Yay. Oh, yay. Oh, there's gonna be so much howdy in my future. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
おめでとうございます名鑑レベルが上がりましたね
Oh, you guys, look at the howdy we have coming our way. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I have a support card ticket. Stamina siphon? What do you do? What do you do? Oh, I gotta try for Ogori. I gotta try for Ogori. I gotta try for Ogori. Oh. Or not. Okay. That happened. That happened. It had to be a nice balance, I suppose. We got maximum howdy and then Spay Chat. And that's okay. That's okay. But I'm gonna pop us back over to my waiting room for now, so hold on just a sec. Okay, so hi. Thank you everybody who stuck around today and played silly horse games with me and worked with me while I got sound things figured out. I super appreciate you. Super duper much. Yeah, I will be back on Sunday. Sunday we're gonna be doing IT Never Ends again. We're gonna take a quick Zelda break to do IT Never Ends because I wanna do that one more time. I'm very excited about it. And then next week will be regular stuff, but I'm gonna have a schedule posted too. I promise, I pinky swear. I'm gonna have a schedule posted in the Discord by the end of the weekend. You'll see, before I stream Sunday, there will be a schedule up that you can reference and save, and I'll post it on the YouTube and on the Discords, and it'll be there, and it will exist, and it will be real, and I'm so excited. But yeah, so get excited, get hype. I have a lot of hopes and plans for the next few weeks for us. I don't know. I know next week's gonna be super busy here at Kawariko, but after that, after that, who knows? I'm hoping I'll have lots of time to do silly stuff and hang out and like all that fun stuff. So yeah. I think I'm just gonna call it for tonight and go do fish things. You're looking forward to it if you can make it. Awesome, Thirsty Teapot. As always, we love having you here. So thank you guys so much. Have a good night or day or whatever time it is for you. And I hope to see you soon. And yeah. Otsukoi.